Hey Greg, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us today about your recent EV charging installation with Project Better Energy. Just to start things off, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your brand new EV chargers and how they've impacted your business.
All right, lovely.
Can you briefly introduce your business and its main focus?
I work for the Lawn Tennis Association, the national governing body for tennis in Britain, and our goal is to open tennis up and get more people in the UK to participate and play at all levels.
And what is your role within the company and how do you contribute towards its success?
So I work at the National Tennis Centre and run the operations here, and we're the national training centre for the top British players. So they all come here to sort of do their training blocks in between, on and off the tour, etc. And we also hold some major events. We've got a 50k, an ITF 50k tournament coming up next week. We cater a few different aspects. We also have a community program, so local residents of the community, mainly kids, but also adults, come and they can use the facility and get trained by our coaches evenings and weekends outside of the performance tennis element.
So what motivated your business to have an EV charger installed?
I think it was a necessity, really. Electric vehicle usage has been growing in the UK, and lots of our stakeholders, our users, are transferring over to electric vehicles, and we need to provide a service to them, and also to meet our sustainability strategy targets. We need to create more, EV charging spaces. We have to have somewhere to charge our own fleet vehicles. That's the plan to go towards, that we'll have electric, vehicles that we use as part of our fleet. At the moment, we're just petrol with some hybrid, but the plan is to go to EV over the coming years.
Okay, great. How would you say the EV charge point has impacted your business?
I'd say it's helped us keep up with the times. That our users appreciate that we're providing that service. So it's helped us from that perspective. Also, we do have members of the public using the facility. So they'll come and they'll play paddle. So we've got some courts installed at the NTC for use for members of the public, so they can book in, come and use our facilities, our car park, etc. So they do make use of the EV charging station as well.
Have you noticed an increase in customer traffic since installing the EV charger?
Not essentially, no. Not because of the EV charger. Because we're a private facility, our users would be our users anyway. But potentially, it might have impacted some of the members of the public who come to use our paddle courts. They would potentially decide to come here rather than go to a local competitor who, say, maybe doesn't have an EV charging station. So yeah, from that aspect, possibly it has impacted.
So have you received feedback from your customers regarding the availability of EV at your facility?
Yeah, we do. So lots of our customers are very pleased. Some of the our elite tennis players, who are doing quite well on the tour, might be able to upgrade to modern vehicles. So some of them use the EV charging station, and it goes down well. It goes down really well with them.
So how has the presence of an EV charge point influenced your company's sustainability goals?
Yeah, definitely. It is part of our sustainability strategy, to keep up with all of, trying to reduce our carbon footprint, etc. And, part of our plan is to install solar as well on the main parts of our roof, which will make us self-sufficient, I guess, to a point. But definitely, it's part of our strategy to roll out and increase our EV charging stations over the next few years.
Perfect. And why did you choose Project Better Energy over any other EV charge point operator?
Well, I think Project Better Energy had a relationship with the LTA buying group. So we were introduced via that path. And we very quickly built up a good relationship with the team at Project TV. Gavin was amazing, fantastic customer service, great energy, really sort of got you on board, and the service from that aspect, from the design, from all the help that we were given, over the phone and in person, and then the install team were amazing. The engineers who carried out the works were brilliant, and the actual EV charging station and the software behind it, for our team, and also for the users, is very easy to use.
Perfect. In what ways did Project Better Energy support your business throughout the process?
They supported us really well, actually, and not just sort of verbally and online, etc. But they gave us the actual unit, the first one that we've gone and installed, free of charge, which is brilliant.
Wow. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend Project Better Energy to any other business?
Definitely a 10, and I have done.
Oh, fantastic. That's great news. And so overall, what would you say the impact has been with working with Project Better Energy?
So overall, the experience has been fantastic, and we have lots of suppliers, contractors who we use as the LTA, whether it be here at the NTC or via our major events team or at our other sites. And you have to be one of the best that we have.
What advantages did this partnership bring to your business?
It raised our profile, raised the profile of our business. We're able to say that we have EV charging stations installed, and then if people look at them, they can see that they're sleek and smart in design, easy to use, etc., etc.
What would you say to a business contemplating an EV charging solution?
I would say, you can't really go wrong with Project EV. I'd say definitely one of the companies to approach if you're looking to install any kind of EV project.
That's great. Thank you, Craig. Thank you for going through those questions with me. You've been a great help.